Hello everyone. Today we will discuss what is the major difference between these keywords let, where and const. These are the keywords used in JavaScript in order to declare the variables. So we have to understand where we have to use let, where and const before we declare a value in a JavaScript. So today we will discuss what is the major difference between them. So here I have given the table. What is the major difference between them? So a variable, the variable is a function scopic. It can be redeclared and it can be reassigned. Okay, and let is a block scopic. It cannot be redeclared, but it can be reassigned. So const is also a block scopic, but it cannot be redeclared as well as it cannot be reassigned. So what is the meaning of this redeclaration, reassigning, and what is function scopic, block scopic? These are all the questions you might getting right. Okay, today I will answer for all those questions. Let's start. So very first is our var keyword. So we already know var is a functional scopic. It can be redeclared and it cannot, and it can be reassigned also. So what is the meaning of redeclaration, reassignment? So we will discuss it now here. So here I have given the code for the var keyword. So let's see how it works. Inside the function, we are declaring and initializing the value of x. So here, var x equal to 10, we are declaring x and we are initializing the value of x with the 10. Next, inside the block. So this is block. Okay, the condition or inside the flower braces, that will be considered as block. So inside the block, so we are declaring it once. So it is not considered like redeclaration or reassignment. So we are declaring and reassigning it once in a block. So it cannot be considered as a redeclaration and reassigning the value. So, but after this, once we are declared here and once we are assigned the value of x equal to 20, then what we are doing is we are redeclaring it here. So what is redeclaration? We are writing where x equal to 20 here, and again we are writing where x equal to. So we are writing where x equal to twice. So this is what we called as redeclaration. So if we do it like this in code, we won't get any error. So because this is where is a function scopic, but it can be redeclared. So that's why if we redeclare it twice, where x equal to, where x equal to, again and again, we don't get any error because it can be redeclared and reassignment. So once we have declared the value of x equal to 20, and after that we are changing it, we are reassigning the value of 20 to 30. So we can do it and we can change the value to any value we want. So we will try to print what is the output we will get in this code. So here we are trying to print the value of x inside the block, we can say. So inside the block, what is the value of the x? So the x will be 30, right? So because the x was first 10, inside the block it was changed to 20, and again it was reassigned with the value of 30. So our output will be 30. So what is the output outside the block? What is the value of x outside the block? What will be the output? So outside the block, also it is 30, right? So inside the block is also 30, outside the block is also 30. So why? So this is function scopic. Function scopic in the sense, so this is block. In function scopic, we can access the value outside the block also. So we are printing it out inside the block is 30. We are accessing that data outside the block also. So what we are getting, the value of final value of x inside the block is 30. So we are accessing that value outside the block. It can be accessed outside the block. So that's why the final value of x will be 30 only. Once it was 10, then it was changed to 20, and then it was changed to 30. What is the final value? Final value is 30 only. That is what we are printing inside the block. And after the inside the block also, we can access it outside the block also. So outside the block value will be same, 30 only. Got it? So see here, I have given one more example of declaration and reassigning of value. So it is declared and assigned, here x value is declared once and assigned with a value of 10. And again we are redeclaring it. Redeclaring in a sense, we are writing the where x once again. So this is redeclaring and reassigning. The value of 10 will be changed to 20 here. So this is what reassigning the value, reassignment of value. So this is what. So we are not writing where x here. We are only writing x. So this is not called as a redeclaration. So it is not redeclaration. We are not writing var x. So if we write var x, that will be redeclared. But we are only writing x and changing the value to 20 to 30. Yes. it is called as reassignment. So in var we can redeclare the value, we can reassign the value, and we can do both. We can do both. So we can redeclare as well as we can reassign the value. We won't get any error in the output. So that is what the advantages of var. So let's move on to the next keyword. So our next keyword is let. So let is block scopic. It cannot be redeclared, but it can be reassigned. Let's see the example of let. We will understand. So here you can see the example of let. So here we are declaring and assigning the value of y with 10. So here y value is 10. Inside the block in the sense inside this if condition. So inside the block what happens? So this is not redeclaration or reassignment. We are declaring it once inside the block. It will not considered as a redeclaration or reassignmenting of value. So inside the block also we are declaring the value of y and we are initializing it. We are assigning the value as 20. So in next step what we are doing is, so we are reassigning the value. We are reassigning the value from 20 to 30. This is what we call as reassignment. But in let we can't redeclare the value. Redeclare the value in the sense we can't write again let y equal to. Okay. If we write again let y equal to 30, that will be wrong. That will give you we can only reassign the value, but we can't redeclare the value again in let. So that is the major difference between the let and var. So we'll try to print the output. What we'll get. So inside the block we want to print the value of y. So what is the value of y inside the block? So first it was 20 inside the block. Then it was changed to 30. So what is the value? So it will be 30, right? So again, if we are trying to print the value outside the block in the sense, what will be the value? The value is 10. Why 10? It is block scopic. Let us block scopic. The value inside the block cannot be accessed to outside of the block. So the value inside the block is different. The value outside the block is different. So what is the value we are having for y outside the block? So outside the block we are having the value of 10. So that is what we are printing here, right? We can't access the value inside the block to outside the block. That is what the block scopic is. Got it? We'll see the example of redeclaration and reassignment for let variable. Here you can see. So first we are declaring the y and assigning the value of 10. And again we are reassigning the value from 10 to 30, right? But we are not redeclaring it. Not redeclaring in the sense we are not writing let y equal to 30 again. So if we write like that, that will result in output. That will result in error. So we will get error in the output if we again write the letter let. Okay. So it can be reassigned, but it cannot be redeclared. I hope you understand. It will print the value of 30 here. Okay. We'll move to the next variable, next keyword. So our next keyword is const. So const is also block scopic, but it cannot be redeclared and it cannot be reassigned. So let's see the example for const. So here you can see the example for const. So we are having the const z equal to 10. We are declaring and assigning the value of z to 10. So we are assigning the value of 10 to z and inside the block. So this is block. So this is block. Inside the block, we are declaring the z and initializing its value to 20. So and we are printing it inside the block. What will be the value inside the block? So it will be 20 only. So what will be the output outside the block? So it is block scopic. We can't access this value outside the block. So we have to check. So what is the value of z outside the block? So outside the block it was 10, right? So it will print 10 as an output. I hope you get it. And one more thing, in const, we can't redeclare and we can't reassign the value. That's why we are not redeclaring or reassigning any value to z here. So we are not writing const as z equal to 30 or only z equal to 30. So we can't redeclare or we can't reassign the value for const. So I will show one more example. So here you can see the example for const. So once we are declaring and initializing the value of z as 10 and we are just printing that value. So we can't redeclare or we can't reassign the value. So we can't redeclare and reassign the value in the sense we can't write again const z equal to 20 or only the z equal to 20. So we can't write like that. So that will be that will use you an error if we write like that. So it cannot be redeclared or reassigned. So I hope you understand this concept, and if you guys have any doubt or if you want this PDF link, let me know in the comment section. I will put it in the I will put the link in the comment section. You can download it and you can just read it. And here you can see this table. This table is enough, so you can understand this table and you can go through the example of this keywords once, and you will got to know. That is it for the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye. Have a good day.